reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Today, a semifinal showdown with a trip to the national championship at stake. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs against the Kansas Jayhawks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Hey guys, the Kansas head coach told me before the game, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Marshall. Running back has it on a screen now. Crosses the 35. It's caught. He's breaking free. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Jayhawks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Send the back in motion. Powering through. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Kansas. Who just sprints into the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's blocked. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joel, you and I both love this conference. For decades, they've produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And, Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Kansas offense is back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Caught over the middle. It's Parker. Five-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Got him on open, hits him right in stride. At the 10, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Direct snap. And it's picked off in the end zone. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Kansas has the lead. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
We'll get a stoppage in play here. There is an injured Bulldog down. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Tackle, but first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look, just a short gain on the play.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Bulldogs! So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. To the air. It's Marshall. Looks toward the sideline. Finds the running back. Now he's got open space. Breaks through down the left sideline. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. That one play has flipped field position. First down to the opponent's 44. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Parker.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket. So right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. He'll hand it off. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Jayhawks line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Looking for his back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Motion now from the tight end. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, about a yard short of the mark for a turnover on downs.
What an opportunity they had right there to cut into this lead for the opposition, but now their defense has to go out there and bow up. The last thing you want to do is go down 2 possessions going into the locker room.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Remove the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He's got a man down the middle. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, you know I love these type of throws from quarterbacks. They stand in there with great courage. He knows he's about to get hit, and yet, look at the throw. He's able to get a nice big gain. These are the types of plays that really allow you to be a great leader for your teammates because they look at you and they know you're willing to do whatever it takes. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Coming after him. Oh, the ball is out. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises. With an important takeaway. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. That's caught. It's Thomas. Good enough for first down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Nice grab. It's Thomas. Goes out of bounds and gets inside the 35, though.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Makes the catch and has space. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Kansas. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football begin the third quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff. Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Past the 25. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Jayhawks will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. First and 10 play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Valentine. He's got the first down and still motoring. Got an opening here. Now here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the handoff.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Snags a quick throw. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, it looks like the offense caught him being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. And now this offense set up 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition by the quarterback. If the defense is going to be aggressive, you got to make them pay.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their 1st interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The Bulldogs use their 1st timeout. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the 1st.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking into the clear. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 30 now. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Jayhawks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Now Fresno State's going to call its 2nd timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Extra point splits the uprights. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They stop him, but it's a first down. It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on first. They're going to run it here. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
The Jayhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll ride the back again here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet, and the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. In the open. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Kansas has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Marshall. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down. Now the handoff. He's running behind the right tackle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside, and he's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
The success of a play like this is really built during the week. Chris, these coaches see that in obvious passing situations on third down, this defense sells out to stop that pass. You can see they're dropping into zone, and so a run play right here is highly effective. And they're able to hand the football off, move the chains because of that study that they had during the week. Good game plan here.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Now the Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Kansas. This offense is still clicking. Huge play to stretch the lead and close in on another victory, Joel, trying to take a perfect record for the championship game.
And Chris, as we've covered this team throughout the season, what I've been most impressed with is their focus. They are just ready one game at a time. It's all the coach speak, one play at a time, all those things that we as fans roll our eyes at. Well, they practice what they preach, and they have done such a good job all year, and that's why they're in this position.
And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Barber. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change, whether it's coverage and or blitz.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. He can go. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jayhawks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! He's in the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Quick throw to the left. Caught with room to run. Touchdown, Fresno State. This offense cannot be stopped. Extra point try coming now.
I think one of the best things that this offense does is putting defenders in conflict. Here the linebackers have got to defend the run and also the wheel route out of the backfield to the running back. The defense got caught, and it's a huge play and a touchdown for this offense.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee.